And wouldn't you know it, he goes right through the order. 3 and 4 guys go down to start the inning. But it's the number 5 guy in the lineup that was a different story. And he takes him over the wall for a long home run.
Standing in now, Brett Laurie. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But for the Sox, they're set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
He'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. J.D. Martinez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Jackson. A leap at the wall by Jackson, but it's out of reach. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ian Kinsler steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's on the move again from first. Tap fouled at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Nick Castellanos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. James McCann will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ground ball left side. Frazier's up with it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Avisail Garcia heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Castellanos gonna have to hurry. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Austin Jackson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
There goes Rollins. Hit hard up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Anthony goes. Put things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Justin Upton will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Melky Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Jose Abreu will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. High and deep to straightaway right. Martinez looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Got him.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Slow roller left side. Castellanos comes up with it. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Brett for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Miguel Cabrera gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone. Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Victor Martinez. Come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And a good swing there by the switch-hitting Martinez, but he missed it, 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Alex Wilson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Avisail Garcia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Iglesias is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th. Austin Jackson will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, shortstop.
Jimmy Rollins digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will find the glove of Rollins at short. One gone.
Number 9,
Nick Castellanos steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
The catcher, number
James
32.
McCann will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In order go the Tigers. They still trail it here 3-1. Adam Eaton comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Gose is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
First baseman, number 79.
Jose Abreu will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. High and deep to left center field. Ghost going back, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1. Here's Todd Frazier now. Hit hard to short. Iglesias gets down to make the play. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Anthony Gose digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. When he's out there, you know he expects himself to get deep into the ballgame. And he's done that in this one.
Jose Iglesias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The left fielder,
All right,
number
folks.
8.
Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's Justin Upton now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 4-1. Drew Hagen will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks at right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goes is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lays off.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So nothing doing in the White Sox ninth. It's last chance time for the Tigers. They trail here 4-1. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
David Robertson.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him because he's currently leading the American League in that category. It's almost a guarantee that any lead you leave him is pretty darn safe these days. He's like a starting pitcher's security blanket, and we'll see if he can wrap this one up too.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Victor Martinez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in game 1.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 4-1. Good night from Detroit.
Our final line score tonight.